Good morning, everyone. Good morning, listeners. Here, let's begin to study the story A Letter to God. A Letter to God is a very inspiring story penned by Mexican novelist and story writer G.L. Fuentes, who was born in 1897, died in 1966. He describes the pathetic condition of a farmer, Lencho. Lencho's family lives at the top of the low hill, where all family members, they are very innocent, especially Lencho is an innocent farmer. He works hard in the fields. When the story starts, we find that Lencho is expecting rain for his fields. And in his fields, he finds that crops are ready. Corn was totally ready and it was soon going to be harvested. He is very happy and he addresses his wife and says, "Now we are going to get some water women." Here women has been referred as his wife, and his prediction was absolutely correct and rain began to fall. When rain started, he noticed that bigger drops were available and he became very happy. He told that those bigger drops were bigger coins and smaller drops were smaller coins. So his happiness knew no bound. It means he was delighted unlimited. And then his happiness turned into sadness. How it happened? Suddenly a strong wind started blowing, and when it started blowing, he listened to the sound of thunderstorm and black clouds. Just they brought hailstones also, and then hailstones began to fall. And what happened when hailstones began to fall? It completely destroyed the total corn. And he became very disappointed. He addressed his sons and told them that now this year his family was going to suffer a lot and whole the family will go hungry throughout the year. But whole the family members, all the family members, whole the family, they had deep faith in God. And Lencho was not an illiterate person, he was a literate person. He knew how to write, and that's why he started writing a letter. But it was a strange letter addressed to God. He wrote the content in the letter and he posted to the post office. As one of the postmen who got the letter addressed to God, he started laughing too much. In his whole life, in his whole career, he never got such letter addressed to God. He started thinking about it and he ran to the postmaster and he gave the letter to the postmaster, and also started laughing, but he just controlled his emotions. And then he commented, what a deep faith this person had in God, and his faith, his deep faith, must not be shaken. And that's why he decided to donate the amount, some part of his salary as an act of charity, and he's invited his friends also to do the same, and they also donated as they could. Anyhow, as in the letter it was clearly mentioned that he needed 100 pesos very seriously. The amount that he mentioned, it was 100 pesos. And then he collected the amount, the postmaster, and the amount was totally little more than half it was. And then he just packed it, put it in an envelope and sent to Lencho's directly. When Lencho, the next Sunday, when Lencho reached to the post office, there that he found that he received the letter. When he got the letter, then as he had deep faith in God, he had no doubt in his mind. In the beginning of the story, I told you that he was very innocent. So he counted the money, started counting without having any doubt, and then he was baffled. He was very upset. God could not be at fault. God cannot be wrong. He counted the money once again, but it was only 70 pesos, and he asked 100 pesos. How could it be possible? That's why once again he wrote another letter and he posted it in the same post office. And as he posted, postmaster got the letter and he opened it. What was written? The content was highly humorous. It was clearly mentioned that, oh God, as you know that as you knew that I needed 100 pesos, but when I counted the money, it was only 70 pesos. Kindly rest me the rest amount. I need it very much. But next time when you send the money, don't send it through mail, because post office employees are a bunch of crooks. Here, the people who helped him to get 70 pesos, not 100 but 70, but it was a heavy amount. If you find the condition of this farmer, Lencho, whose condition was very miserable, who was thinking very seriously about the family, 70 pesos was a nice amount. He never knew that who had helped him. He must be obliged for the post office employees, but he never knew the reality. As he was very innocent farmer, he knew how to write, how to read. So he just wrote second letter and he addressed to God once again and said that, oh God, whenever you send the rest amount, it means the remaining 30 pesos, please send it me directly, and don't send it through mail, because post office employees are a bunch of crooks. And here the story ends. Here two phrases that we have found, two maxims we have found. One, at the very beginning of the story, introduction, where the title is written, it is clearly mentioned, faith can move mountains. Our faith must be very strong. It means there should be no doubt whenever we have faith in ourselves, in God, anywhere in the world. And that is the secret of success, that the person becomes successful in the life. And second, when his corn was totally destroyed, he addressed his sons. He told his sons that, remember, sons, no one dies of hunger. So faith can move mountains and no one dies of hunger. These two maxims are so impressive, and these two maxims have covered the story very efficiently. So I request learners to go through the story completely. If you want to study the story very well, please note down the word meanings, the difficult words. That makes the story very simple for you. And I have tried my best to narrate the story in a nutshell. One more thing is there, that one phrase is there, an ox of a man. Lancho has been addressed an ox of a man because he was a very hard-working farmer. He did everything for the field, but at last he was disappointed because hailstones appeared. In the very beginning of the story, when rain approached, everything was quite nice. Air was also very soft. He was expecting a light rain, but it happened just disastrous, and he was completely shattered. So in this way, I have tried my best to summarize the story. For further information, please continue watching my videos, and if you like my videos, please comment in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching. Thank you. God bless you.